we are back together. Right, so we're continuing on that 2024 May-June technical maths paper. Right, let's dive into it. We've already done 1.1 and 1.2, so let's get into 1.3. They say the picture below shows a milling cutter. The formula used to determine the relationship between the number of teeth, the diameter and the cutter of the cutter rather, and the depth d of the cutter is given by that formula, right? So we've got that formula there. They say make d the subject of the formula. Now I'm going to rewrite that formula there. All right, so we've got t is equals to 12.5 big D divided by D plus 4D. Now, they said to us we must make small d the subject of the formula. Now, what are we going to do, guys? So that means that we're going to make t we're going to make t a fraction. Okay, so let me just switch that off. Right, so firstly we cross multiply. So that means we're going to have t into d plus 4d. Okay, so we are cross multiplying that. This would be equal to 1. So remember this was over 1, right? 1 multiplied by 12.5d will be 12.5d. So that's what we have on the other side. Right, so what I'm going to do, guys, is that I am going to divide by t. Okay, so divide by t. All right, so I'm left with d plus 4d on this side. And this would be equal to 12.5d over t. Okay. Right, but I can take this d to the other side. I've got 4d, which is equal to 12.5d over t. That's minus the big D. Okay, right, and so what do we need to do? We need to divide both sides by 4. Remember what I do on the left, I will do on the right. Okay, so I can say, well, divide by 4, or you can say multiply by 1 over 4, right? So that means I will divide this guy by 4. I will also divide this guy by 4. Okay, right. So what does that give us? That's d is equal to 12.5. Sorry. So that's 12.5 d. Oops, I keep writing the wrong thing there. Right, 12.5 d divided by 4t minus d over 4. And essentially, ladies and gents, that is how the cookie crumbles, right? And this is how we are going to write it. If you wanted to still simplify this, you are more than welcome to do so. I will leave it like this for now. Okay, right. Now let's look at the next question in relation to this. They say, hence or otherwise, calculate the depth d if t is equal to 10 and d, big D, right, is equal to 32 centimeters, right? So we know we're looking for d. That would be 12.5 multiplied by 10. So this would be 1.3.2, right? So they said big D, remember, that was 32 and t is 10. So that's multiplied by 32 centimeters divided by 4 multiplied by 10. And this is 32 divided by 4. All right, so let's try and get that and work that out. So that's 12.5 into 32. That's divided by 4 times 10. That's 40. And we are subtracting this from 32 over 4. Okay, and I get a value of 2. So D would be equal to 2 centimeters. And please remember that that was actually measured, because we're talking about the depth in this case, it means that that would also be in centimeters. Okay, right. And that is how the cookie crumbles. We are left with just one question from question 1 in this case. All right, and we'll do that in the next video.